Oh, hey there. SIdeshow Matt here. And I'm sure all of you are big fans of my advice column. And I've decided to open the door to you. I have here some listener emails that I'm going to answer with my worldly advice. Dear SIdeshow Matt, my unemployment is not coming through. What should I do? Do you have enough money to buy a firearm? Is there a gas station near you? I'll let you figure out the rest. SIdeshow Matt, I can't meet my Tinder or Grindr dates because of COVID. What should I do? Well, I agree with the Canadian government in the fact that glory holes are the safest way to have sexual interactions. And as far as I'm concerned, the glory holes haven't even stopped for COVID. So there's a couple truck stops. You know what I'm saying. Dear SIdeshow Matt, I'm thinking about quitting my shitty job because my boss is an asshole. Well, let me tell you something. You should never quit your job. You should be a sandbagging asshole until they're forced to fire you. That way you can get unemployment. And then when they fire you, take a big old shit in the trash can before you leave. That would tickle me. Dear SIdeshow Matt, is it okay to ask a girl you just met where she works? What kind of idiotic fucking question is that? You 15-year-old piece of shit. If you haven't figured out the world yet, then you should crawl back inside your mother and die. Dear SIdeshow Matt, am I pregnant? I hope to God you are not. Dear SIdeshow Matt, is it better to cover mold spots with spray paint or acrylic paint? Well, you're probably going to get evicted anyway, so you shouldn't worry about it. So what I would do is buy the spray paint, specifically a metallic kind of spray paint, and then huff it. That way you won't care that you're homeless. Dear SIdeshow Matt, my tenants are complaining about lead paint in the walls. How should I deal with this? Well, here's what you do. You tell them it's not lead paint, and you tell them you painted the walls with sweet, sweet candy. That way, they'll eat the lead paint off the walls, then you won't have to worry about your tenants, and you won't have to worry about the paint anymore. Two birds with one stone. See what I'm saying? Dear SIdeshow Matt, are lottery tickets a good investment? Yes, they're a great way to retire. You should spend all of your money into that, take out all of your savings, and spend it all on the $5 scratch-offs. Those have the best payouts. Dear SIdeshow Matt, is cereal a soup? I really have no idea why you're asking me this, and frankly, I hate you a bit for asking me this. So go fuck yourself? I don't know. Dear SIdeshow Matt, which fighting style is best for self-defense? Running. Quickly. As fast as you can. If they have a gun, jump behind a bush. In my experience, that usually works, especially from angry husbands. Dear SIdeshow Matt, what is the worst name for a newborn child? Why don't you ask Elon Musk, that rich piece of shit? Dear SIdeshow Matt, landlords are scammers, all they want is money, ? Well, that's not really a question, and you seem to be an idiot. But I do agree with you. Dear SIdeshow Matt, not ready for soon to be engaged. What do I do? Well, first take a rudimentary English class so you can spell out your sentences. And secondly, as I have said before, just tell them you're going to buy cigarettes and never show back up again. Great solution. Dear SIdeshow Matt, I'm 75. What are my chances of buying a house? Dear listener, I'm 33. I'm never going to be able to buy a house. And if you don't have a house by now, you have missed that fucking boat, sir. Anyway, that's been Worldly Advice from Sideshow Matt. Thank you, folks, and have a great night. And remember, if you have any questions for me, just send them to my Facebook Instant Messenger at Sideshow Matt, and I will answer them for you in the next segment. Thank you.